Greetings, people. My name is Kensho, and today I will share with you the spiritual practice of self-enquiry. You will come to know what self-enquiry really is and how to practice it. Now, self-enquiry is known as one of the most direct means to realize the self, and I agree, it is. But it's not only a very direct way, it is also utterly simple and really something you can integrate into your daily life. Now, as most of you already know, it was the great sage of the 20th century, Ramana Maharishi, who shared this practice of self-enquiry with those who yearned for freedom. But even before this great sage, self-enquiry already existed. It is an ancient old method, very direct and simple. Now, it may be simple, but I tell you, there are many misconceptions about how to practice self-enquiry and how to make it instantly effective. Let me name a few. Now, some say it is just asking the great question, who am I? And they believe that miracles will happen if you just ask that question. It is possible, but that's another discussion. Now, others just ask the question, who am I? And they answer, I am Brahman, I am pure consciousness, I am the Absolute. And I've met a few people who use it as a mantra. So they chant, they sit in meditation, they chant it, who am I, who am I, who am I, continually. Now, there are many concepts about self-enquiry. Once someone explained self-enquiry to me as discriminating between witnessing consciousness and all its objects. Now, all these things, they have their place in spirituality. All of them. But none of these things is actual self-enquiry. None of these things leads directly to the self. So the question is, what is true self-enquiry and how to practice it? Now, self-enquiry is simply keeping a firm awareness on the realness of this present life, on actual life, and the falsity of your fixed ideas on how life should be. If you don't have this awareness, you are lost and things will get mixed up. What I mean with this is that you really want life to be different from what it actually is. Now, here you really want to restore that relationship with your father. Why he isn't interested at all. He don't want to. Or you really want to be that outgoing guy at the bar. While at the present moment, and that's all there is, you feel shy. Now, as you see what it is that you want, what it is that you want different, it differs. But the basic structure is the same. You want life to be different from what it actually is. And at times you even demand it. I can already tell you that this way of functioning, this way of living, it will definitely bring you misery, fear, frustration. But once you keep that firm awareness on the nature of things, once you see that only present life actually is, and that your fixed ideas don't have any fundamental reality, what basically happens is that your fixation that life should be different from what it is doesn't develop into an actual urge, an actual desiring and demanding that life should be different from what it is doesn't happen when you have that firm awareness. This also means that the misery and frustration, the fear that came with it, desiring, craving, and demanding, won't appear anymore. So how can this be applied into your daily life? How can self-enquiry be practiced? Actually, it is quite simple. Just notice every time a fixed idea appears that tells you that life should be different for what it actually is. Notice that fixed idea. See its false nature. See that life shouldn't be different at all, because life is always precisely as it is. This is precisely as it is. You watching this is precisely the way it is. So see that you aren't supposed to be that outgoing guy, because you are precisely as you are. No, it is with that clarity that those fixations are seen through. I tell you, once this is crystal clear, those fixations are directly disabled and won't lead to any disturbance and misery. But keep on practicing. See it again and again. See it again and again that present life is fundamentally real and not your fixations about how life should be. Now, also on moments of suffering, you can practice self-enquiry. You know, when you feel that deep contraction because your loved one has left you, or when there is psychological fear for a conversation you're going to have with your boss, you know, or just when you feel lonely and you crave for friendship. I tell you, in times of despair and hardship, self-enquiry is a wonderful practice. Self-enquiry can immediately free you from misery. It is possible, really. Imagine that your lover has left you and you suffer badly from it. You feel totally contracted. You know what actually happens here is that at the core of your pain is a deep fixation. You have a fixed idea and desire that your partner should still be with you. You still hope that your lover will tell you, "Oh baby, you are the only one for me, I love you." However, the fact of the matter is, your lover has left you. Your lover is gone. But you keep on wanting and yearning the very thing that isn't. And that frustrates you. That hurts you. Now you have to keep up that firm awareness. You have to see that life is precisely as it is and not how you imagine it to be. Now face the reality. Face the reality that your lover is no more. And see that your dream of your lover being with you is false. It isn't actual life. But once you see this fact of life crystal clear, once things are seen as they are, your suffering will end immediately. On that point, it will end, completely gone and dissolved. Now remember, everything that is said here, everything that I'm saying to you, you shouldn't take from me. You shouldn't take it from me. You have to play and experiment with it yourself. You know, integrate self-inquiry into your daily life and see what happens. So be aware every time a fixation appears. See what is going on. Be aware when you suffer. What is there under that pain? No? See the realness of present life and the elusive nature of your fixations. Keep up that firm awareness again and again and again. And I tell you, true freedom will become a living reality. Now I thank you for watching this video. Now don't forget to subscribe to my channel and get the free ebook in the link in this video. Bless and love.